Hey there, this is the podcast by Zan. We're back at it again. Today, we're just going to be talking about a bit about music, a bit about instruments. We're going to talk about my musical history. Not that I have much, but you know. So yeah, it's been on my mind recently, but let's start. Okay, so when I was younger, in kindergarten, and I still do now, I played piano. Piano is just pretty simple instrument. It's a classic, I guess. And I started playing piano. Do simple stuff at first, like um, like hot cross buns. Kidding, I don't know if you start that on the piano, but and yeah, no, I just been working on my piano for all these years. I do recitals every now and then. I have lessons. I've changed my teacher once because I was a little too advanced for my old one because it's more for when I was younger. I have a lot of piano books, and now I just play piano. I do it. I enjoy piano. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite thing to do though. I don't know. I'm just not super into it. Um, I like the piano, and sometimes it can help me be expressive and stuff. But it's not like where my soul lives. I practice it to practice it, and um, I just it's there, and I enjoy playing it every now and then. But it's not really what I do casually. I I don't really play it as a hobby. It's more of a instrument I play. I practice so that I'm good at it, I guess. Um, there was this thing when we were in elementary school. Everyone had to play recorders. I don't know if this is a thing where y'all are, but we had to play recorders. Everyone, because I guess it helps. It's very simple the way your hand moves. It's pretty straightforward, and it teaches you how to read music if you didn't already know that. So that's what we did in my music class. We did that for like a year or two, and I would say I have nothing against the recorder. It's an instrument. It's kind of like a flute, but I've never played a flute, so can't really say that. I played violin for 2 years. Um, it just wasn't really my thing though. Um, I don't know. Some people don't like the violin because it's a bit shrill, but I played it for like a year, maybe two, and it just wasn't my style, I guess. I didn't really like the standing up portion of it. It felt weird. And it's not really the kind of sound I wanted to make. I'm more of like a chill, warm, kind of smooth person. The violin's like very shrill, not in a bad way, because it can sound really good sometimes. Um, it's like so cool, like the orchestra, how many people like all playing the violin at once. And that sounds it's beautiful. But for me, I played it and I just couldn't really get the fingerings right all the time, and I wasn't really all about it. It was just too much like maybe I was just too lazy and the strain didn't I didn't feel good with it, but I didn't really play the violin for that long. I've still been playing the piano because I don't know. I guess it's more simple. It makes more sense to me. I've never really been that good at chords and stuff like that. Like I understand how they work a little bit, um, but I don't know. I just don't really have an ear for music necessarily. I kind of just when I play piano, I just read the music notes. I'm pretty good at reading notes, and like I know where notes are. Like, oh, I can tell you that's obviously a C, a middle C, or that's an E sharp. That makes sense to me. I can read music, but when people are like, "Ooh, play a note," and they like, "Ooh, what's this?" I don't have perfect pitch, nowhere near. Um, and I don't really understand the whole theory too much of all the chords and the way the inversions and how they change. Which I really wish I did a bit more because it would let me play piano way more freestyle and like so that I could do it for fun and stuff. Because if you've ever heard of it, there's this like I don't remember what's exactly it's called, but it's like a piano book, but it's not really a book. It just kind of gives you a bunch of chords, and you can basically play pieces just from that, knowing that. It might be called like a fake piano book. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but And that's a super cool thing. When people can play just music out of their hands or just remember it, that's so cool. Like I can't do that. At least I can't do that easily. Like I can make maybe a little jingle, but we nowhere like, as well theoried. But recently I wanted some instrument to play for fun, for pleasure, just to chill. Um, and I think since I have a real piano, like a keyboard or a ukulele. Those were my two options. But I'm really leaning into the ukulele right now. Like I am planning on buying a ukulele. Cuz like the thing about them is that, like compared to like a violin or guitar, they're just not as expensive. They're just like you can get a good like new ukulele for like around $100. And because I'm doing it like for fun, I don't have to get lessons or anything, and it's not too difficult to learn from what I've heard. I think I have some friends who have played the ukulele, so I could get some tips from them maybe. But from what I've heard, it just sounds really great, and the ukulele just sounds really warm. It just gives me a warm feel, like I have a genre of music I like, and it's very like indie and like kind of ukulele style. The ukulele just sounds nice, Like I was saying, the violin, it's kind of a little bit shrill, it's a little bit high pitched. The ukulele is kind of the opposite for that. If you play the violin too much, it might grate your ears a little. But the ukulele just sounds nice, it's not too loud, and it's so great, I think. Keyboard's the other option, but I don't know. I think the keyboard would be fun because if it was just in my room, I would just chill and play the keyboard, play some songs. And I already know how to play the piano, so it'd be easy. It's not different. It's just in my room version, and it's electronical, so I can mess around with it a little more. But I don't know. I didn't really want, like I said, piano's not like my whole type, and I can't really. It doesn't really give me too much when I play it. Like I like it, but it's not something I would really want to invest myself in and need in my room. Like a ukulele would be fun. There's a ukulele right now, that's on sale. Um, if you don't know, I mean you don't, but I'm not like a Dream SMP stan, but I like a lot of the Dream SMP people, and I mean occasionally I step in to see what the lore is looking like, but maybe I'll have a day where I talk about that another day because that stuff's crazy. Um, but no, yeah. So I follow some of the creators there. That's where I've learned them from, and I really like Tubbo. Tubbo is a cool creator. He has merch recently, and he has a ukulele, and I'm very close to getting that ukulele. It's actually coming out, like I think it's soon, but I really want it. I think I'm actually gonna go for it because it's such a nice aesthetic. I love it so much. Um, and it's just I don't know. It'd be cool to have like a Tubbo ukulele. It's like a Tubbo moment ukulele. And I don't know. I could play songs like "Your New Boyfriend" by Wilburson on my Tubbo moment ukulele, and that just sounds really great. I feel like it'd make me really happy to do something like that. Or I don't know. I play some Cave Town songs, or maybe some Beetlebug, just some artist people I listen to. Um, but no, the ukulele is just like a super chill sounding instrument. I feel like it'd give me a lot of, I don't know, serotonin. I know it's not like that easy. Like I'm sure it's easier than it looks, and I'm sure that I'd have to practice. And that's the only thing. If I got the Tubbo one, um, it's like I love the design so much. It's so simple and like aesthetically pleasing. But the thing is, it comes in September, and by then school is going to be started, and like I don't know, I feel like part of the reason I want to get a musical instrument is so that I can like play it in the summer since we have time. I'm trying to be more productive this summer, put some more work and do some own projects, kind of like this is one of my projects, um, and I wouldn't really get much time to practice, right? It would be in I'd get it in September. But like, if I got that ukulele, I feel like I'd really treasure it for like a long time. And maybe it's better for the long time term goal to wait. because it's just it looks nice. On the other hand, though, it's like, will I have time to practice when I get it then? School year is gonna be in full fling, and it's like, but I'll always have the breaks, I guess, to practice, and I'll get my time if I need to. Um, but depending, I don't, because we don't even know, I don't even know how good the quality of the Tubbo ukulele is. But I'm sure it's good because Tubbo, I feel like he'd be someone who, would keep his quality up. I trust him enough, and I don't think he would want to like buy a ukulele and it for it to not be good quality. So, I believe it's $85. I don't know the shipping really, but and that's not too bad for a ukulele. So I might look into that. That's one reason it's kind of hyping me up too, because like I'd want to get a ukulele and play some nice tunes. I think Cave Town would be a really fun thing to play. Like I'd obviously learn some basics first, but I'm really hype about a ukulele. Like maybe I should just buy a ukulele now and just because then I'd have time to train like during the summer. Um, but I think ukulele is gonna be what I'm. This whole video podcast, this episode is literally just so I could talk about the ukulele. I just want one. It sounds so cool, I mean, some of my friends have ukuleles, and it sounds like a nice hobby. It's not too big, it's not too expensive like a guitar. I'm not really sure the price of guitars, but a guitar, like I feel like if I got a guitar, I'd have to like learn lessons and stuff, but if I got a ukulele, I think that's a good instrument to like learn on my own. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people it is. And it'd just be so fun to like play some of my songs. It'd make me smile, man. Like I'd be happy with it. I'm not exactly sure, if I should buy the Tubbo one because it's so cool. I don't know, man. I don't know. Should I? Maybe. But no, ukulele is cool. I'd probably play some music. I'm gonna have another episode about music later because music's a huge thing. Like, it's really, I mean, I think it's impacted everyone, and it really helps me feel and stuff. Um, and, to play songs that I know, that'd be super neat, or just like chords and sing along. Sounds fun. I encourage you to like listen to music, or like if you don't, maybe you can look into playing a musical instrument if that's available to you, or even just you can make your own songs. You don't even need you do have an instrument in your voice. um I've started to go to musicals lately, and I participated in a musical recently, and that was really fun. It made me really happy. It's just, I don't know, musicals let you do things that you wouldn't be able to do in a normal acting. You can exaggerate, and it's part of the it's part of the whole feel of musicals. Number one instrument you have, it's your voice. And I know not everyone has the perfect voice, but if you're alone, you can sing on your own. It doesn't have to be good. Just if you enjoy it, then you're having a good time. Why do you think people just sing in the shower and stuff like that? Just, write your own song or something. I don't know. Make your own little ditties. It'll be fun. Music just it helps you express yourself. You can really get into it. It's fun stuff, man. Like it's good stuff. It'd be so cool to have a ukulele. I would just like strum it and like sing some fun stuff. It'd just make me so happy. Oh my gosh. I really encourage y'all to look into some music. Either listen to some music, or if you can't do that, you know, maybe play some music. Go out there, have fun. Music is to be enjoyed. It's made to feel things. It's for you to, you know, feel spirit in. Should be filled with spirit. Go find some music, y'all. Um, I'm gonna go listen to some Spotify now, so that's what I'm gonna do. I hope I get a ukulele. That'd be so cool. Okay, bye.